Hey, hi everyone. This is Katie here. So today video is about the weekly trading commentary about the trades executed for the period of 28 April 2025 to 2nd of May 2025. So let's take a look at the Finviz here. You can see that yesterday the market is generally positive except for Apple due to its dismal earnings results. So generally, it is quite bullish. So coming next week, I would think that the price action for the stock market will be quite bullish. And also, there's a significant event that's happening, which is the uh, FOMC meeting in May 6 to 7. So this will be a decision on whether the interest rates will be cut or not. So if the interest rates is going to be cut, then it will be a bullish market going forward. So there's a lot of speculation here. Hence, May 5th would be the day to put in some trades to hedge against any news that the rates are going to be maintained, which might result in the stock market to be bearish. Okay, so Trump calls on Fed once again to lower rates after solid April jobs report. So Trump calls for Fed interest rate cut as crypto markets await Fed decision. Yep. So all eyes are on the Fed decision. Nevertheless, let's take a look at the trades that are being placed. What's the intention that I place these trades? So for AMD, May 16, 2025 at $125 strike price puts, I did a move to roll it to June 6 to get the credit of 0.15. The intention here is not to get the stocks assigned, just to keep on rolling until AMD return or rather goes back to a higher market price. Currently, AMD price is about $100, and I think it's very undervalued and probably would the fair value would be around $200. So this is a steal for AMD, and earnings release are next week. So we could see that it could be a time point where AMD market price will increase from the current price. Pfizer sold puts at $22 at 0.26 credit. Same theory because Pfizer dividend exercising date is on May 9, so I wanted to get more Pfizer stocks in the meantime. These are all cash secured puts that are being sold. Also, I have closed on my Pfizer calls because I'm very bullish about Pfizer. So after the dividend exercising date is over, or before that, I will start to sell calls at the same strike price of $27 to get a higher premium. So it's a debit of 0.01 and debit of 0.03. So AMD along the week bought some puts to hedge to maintain the positive excess liquidity because in the market I think there was a day on the 29th that it's trending downwards until positive news of the technology sectors came in, which brought back the market up to a bullish momentum. Um, TSM puts also I was quite bullish on TSM actually, and sold away the puts to get a credit of 15 cents. Yep. And then oh, just to clarify, I think AMD $87 puts was selling it away because it was positive on April 29, the price action. So that's why I sold away the puts at $87, getting a credit of 16 cents. But the next day, the uh, price momentum of the market went slightly downwards. So I bought puts for AMD to hedge and to maintain a positive excess liquidity. So at a debit of 0.09. Next, Pfizer also sold more puts for Pfizer for May 16, 2025 at $23 at 0.23 at 1%, uh 1% return. So it's also positive about Pfizer. And indeed, the price of Pfizer, it's currently at $24 now. Saw an opportunity for TSM that's going upwards for upward momentum. So instead of selling puts to get TSM stock, at the end of the week, I bought 400 shares of TSM stock and then sell covered calls for 185 expiring May 23, 2025. So it's a credit of 2.37. And throughout the week, I want to roll TSM to May 30th, in the process of getting a 1.11 credit. And for VIX, in the past few weeks, I have mentioned that VIX is mean reverting. So now VIX is around 22. So it's time to close my VIX call at $40 strike price expiring June. I could have waited till June 17, but I think now is a good price to close it since currently it's at 0.95. I think when I sold $40 a few weeks ago, it was at $2 plus. So the extrinsic value has already been more than 50% eroded away. So it's a good uh, time to close this and to free up some accessibility. And in the meantime, sold 10 calls for VIX at the same time, uh, from 40 to 30, just to earn the difference. So that's a credit of 1.6. So the difference in credit is about 0.65. And throughout the week, all my puts and calls are expired, freeing up more accessibility. Yeah, so I think that's all for now. Next Monday, we'll monitor the price action because there is a couple of earnings release for some of the stocks that I hold, and of course the Fed decision on rate cuts. So let's take a look at SoFi. Pretty positive that this is a positive momentum as is across here for stochastic. So expecting SoFi to go up. TSM. TSM is rallying. Not sure what's the reason. Probably is due to the AI news coming back. So it's really overbought here. But nevertheless, still monitoring this stock. MU, same, it's already showing a bullish momentum now. So there's a cross on the 1st of May. So I expect it to be going upwards. AMD, same, across on Friday. However, the candlestick here looks that there's some selling pressure here. But earnings wise, I believe that it will beat the estimate. So I believe it would be a bullish momentum from now on. Pfizer, here's a hammer, but it's a good hammer. There's some buying pressure to avoid the stock price going downwards. So I believe that Pfizer is bullish and dividend exercising date is coming. So there is some time for the stock price to go up before after exercising date, then people start to sell off. But monitoring these few weeks of Pfizer stock, it's quite stable. It's usually between about 21 to 25. So it's still how to say it's still a good stock to actually trade on. So VIX expecting it to drop and continue to go below 20. So the unemployment rate is out, non-farm payrolls are out. Non-farm payroll is 177, it's actually better than expected. Employment rate as per target. So the next 5th of May, the services PMI will be an indicator. And then May 7, there will be the Fed interest rates decision. So next week, we'll have to monitor closely as price will be volatile. So selling of options would be beneficial, but it would mean that buying of options is also not that great also. Okay, so I think that's all for now. So have a great day, everyone. Remember to like this YouTube video and like this YouTube channel. Remember to turn on your notification bell. So that's all. Have a great day, everyone. Yep, signing off.